I am Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. If you guys would all just take a minute, I'm going to clear the air in our heart spaces at this time. Woo! How is everybody doing today? This is an all signs full moon, strawberry moon, June 11th reading. This moon is about big shifts and bold moves as we enter the heart of Gemini season and start shifting into the Cancer season. As we enter into the summer, there may be some challenges or aspects toward the middle of the month because it's the beginning and it's also the end, okay? The full moon will be in Sagittarius, offering us a grand opportunity to reclaim our hope. This energy is bold, fun, outrageous, and adventurous, and it will call up your inner visionary. Mars will be squaring Uranus along with Jupiter and Saturn exactly on Father's Day, stirring up some stress and family conflicts. Aim to keep the tension down, especially if our Father's Day, it is a holiday. Here, at least it is here in the States. Mercury goes into retro shade, so that the communication planet won't station retrograde until mid-July. So expect some weirdness come mid-June. Come June 20th, things will get a little softer. And then on June 24th, Jupiter Cosmi joins the sun, creating huge opportunities for major life changes and shifts with optimism though. Use this energy to create your goals and plans for outdoor adventures, especially if it involves beaches, seashores, sand, due to Jupiter in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign and it loves its water. Overall, June is a month of inner clarity, external motion, like outside things. So external motions and then emotional evolution. So emotional growth. Align with the universe by staying open, your heart space open to receiving. Stay grounded and tune into both your mind in your head, and your heart and your soul, okay? Anyways, I did something a little different for all the signs, okay? So I know some people had a hard time finding their zodiac sign. So if you are sun, moon, or rising, what I'll do is fire signs, I'll do this. And every time I change into a new element, I'll just do this so that way you can find it. It's gonna go fire, earth, air, and then water. And then also I put in an affirmation for each individual zodiac sign so that they can say during this full moon so that they can amplify and connect to this energy for whatever zodiac sign you are, okay? So I'm going to begin. And my first up, this is fire signs. And we got Aries. Aries, how are we doing today? Mars is your ruling planet and it will be in Leo until June 18th. Then it's going to move into Virgo. You're going to have more of a desire to be seen. And then after June 18th, Mars moves into Virgo, which is going to sharpen your focus and directing your energy towards improvement with self, health, and establishing order, okay? An affirmation that you can use during this full moon is, I lead with passion and refine with purpose. This energy for you is going to be about inner mastery, okay? Your affirmation, I lead with passion and refine with purpose. What do we have for Aries today? What do we need to know for Aries for the full moon, for their full moon reading? 3 of Coins. This is third-party situation, doesn't have to be. I do feel that you were creating something with maybe a couple of people. You are going to get money with this. This could be like a new idea, a new business venture, more of a creative like way of making money, but you are going to make some money with this. I do see you being very happy about it. Something's going to split because the cards just split all over the place. Maybe you need to split ties with someone, or maybe you're just going to leave, get out of town, do something different. I do feel like you need to do something different. Maybe you were being a little too creative, but there is a earth sign, a wealthy earth sign around you that is maybe going to offer money, or maybe she was offering you or giving you money. Well, I'm getting, this is the 5 of Sticks in reverse, is the games are over, okay? Balance and justice is gonna play out. So basically you reap what you sowed, all right? If you took more than what you gave, you're gonna have to give it back. If you gave and you didn't receive, this person is going to give it all back to you, okay? You do have balance and justice. The universe is going to balance out whatever situation that this is, but it does tie to your money bags, okay? Games have stopped. Game over, time's up. It's time to move forward and to move on into more happier times. Let's do one more card and then we'll call it a day. We got 2. You need to be truthful and honest with yourself. There's about this situation or about a situation, but the moment that you receive some sort of truth, your soul will be able to rest, which tells me that you are ending a soul contract, okay? But you're not delivering this truth, or you're not facing the truth right now, but at this full moon, you probably will be facing it. Again, inner mastery, right? All right, well, good luck, Aries. We have Leo, you're next. Happy Leos. The sun, your ruling planet, is in Gemini until June 21st, and then it moves into Cancer. Use this energy, the full moon energy, for networking, learning, and expanding your influence. On June 21st, expect to go inward for spiritual renewal. More like sometimes a spiritual awakening. You will have the firepower to go after your goals. So use this energy wisely. Your affirmation is, I shine by honoring both my fire and my depth. This energy is about you, it's self-expression. All right, so your affirmation again is, I shine by honoring both my fire and my depth, okay? What do we need to know for Leos? Leos. Full moon reading. Oops. Something, you might get a pop, someone might pop over at your house. You might get an unexpected visitor. Also, you got the Hierophant, so you got divine timing. Also, your intuition might be heightened. You're definitely healing from a major betrayal. You have children around you. Children may be significant. Maybe you're going to, this child has a gift and is offering you love. This is loving communication coming in, and I feel like you're going to be very happy. It's going to be very heartfelt. You're not scared of whatever it was that you released. Good job. You deserve that. You're no longer fearing something. You released something. And now, because you released something, you got your power back. This is strength. This is happiness. And while you are happy, the people or places or things that you are leaving behind are going to be in regret. Also, what I'm getting is, take your day when you wake up, do your affirmation, but say thank you, okay? Be grateful for all the things that you do have right now. Some of you might be focusing in on what you lost, But the universe, all you got to do is look behind you. The universe is trying to offer you something that's going to fill your heart up with just happiness. Happiness. And all you got to do is stop worrying about what you lost and look at what you already have and turn around, because you got a couple blessings right behind you. All right? You will be receiving a gift, and you also have heartfelt conversations coming in around this time, okay? If somebody was abusive to you, you need to walk away. That person is going to be in regret when you do walk away from that person. This person does not love you. It was withholding love, but you have a destined and fated event that's going to take place. That's going to change everything, and you are going to be in your power, and you're going to be happy, okay? Trust the process, Leos, okay? And express yourself. Good luck, Leos. Sagittariuses. Saggies. I got a son that's a Sagittarius. Jupiter, your ruling planet, is in Gemini till June 10th. Then it enters Cancer. After the 10th, you'll go from curious to emotional growth. Okay? Expect revelations, releasing, and an opportunity to rewrite your story. Okay? Your affirmation is, I expand through wisdom, emotions, and trust. You need to trust in the divine, okay? The energy is going to be focusing on your higher personal and emotional growth, okay? God, angels, and universe. What do we need to know for Sagittariuses? Your affirmation again is, I expand through wisdom, emotions, and trust. Trust yourself, trust the divine. You can add on anything you want to add on, but balance is coming back. Balance, justice, and restoration. So what does this mean? Something was not built on a solid foundation. You did not get a stable offer, but you have the 6 of coins. The 6 of coins, right? You see this? This ghost, I like to think of it as the divine has the scale of balance. So this is karma. What you reap, what you sow. Sorry. I hope you didn't steal anything, because if you did, if you took more than you gave from anybody, you're going to have to pay it back, and vice versa. If someone took more than, like if they stole or took something from you, it's going to be given back to you. You know, the universe has to balance itself out. You also have the 8 of coins. There's an idea that you have been focusing on, and you are going to receive a lot of money. So keep putting in that work, okay? Even if you have not seen that money yet, look at this ghost. This ghost is painting money. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to make money. You just need to have faith and trust in the process. Remember, sometimes it's the journey. It's not the destination. What else do we need to know for Sagittariuses? You have a destined and fated event that's going to take place around the full moon. Also, things are going to work out in your favor, but definitely fate is on your side. This card came out sideways and it popped out. So be careful of someone lying to you that's around you, or maybe you're lying to yourself about something. Karma, what goes around comes around. Oh, you're breaking free from this liar. If you are in a karmic contract, you are going to be breaking free. If you are a child or you have children, this child is super freaking happy. Look at that. Super happy. Expect some communication from a child that's going to be loving and kind. Maybe one of your children has a gift for you, but they also are offering you love. I also do feel that you might have some communication coming in from a liar, but you need to break free from this karmic contract, okay? It was destined and fated for it to end. Good luck, Sagittariuses. That is it for the fire signs. Now we are doing the earth signs. All right, I don't know what to do with that. Earth signs. First one up is Tauruses. Taurus, Your Venus is your ruling planet, and it is in Aries right now until June 7th. Then it's going to move in your sign, which is a Taurus. This energy urges, well, with the full moon and with your ruling planet, this energy urges you to be bold in love and in your finances, okay? Venus enters your sign, bringing in beauty, ease, and harmony back into your world. This shift marks a turning point for something tangible and nurturing, okay, for you. So your affirmation that you can say around the full moon is, I honor my worth and attract beauty with ease. This energy that's coming in is basically you opening up the heart and enhancing your self-love, okay? So that's what the focus is for this moon. So again, your affirmation, honor, you can do this whenever you get this, and then for the full moon, I honor my worth and attract beauty with ease. That's your daily affirmation. What do we need to know for Tauruses at this time? Taurus. You did not get a love offer, or you're sitting on the fence about a love offer. I have the Ace of Cups and it's sideways. So either you have not gotten this love offer yet, or you're sitting on it. Maybe you didn't get what you wanted, but you're carrying a heavy burden. Or whoever did not offer this cup to you, this cup of love to you, is carrying a heavy burden. Okay? I got the 9 of Blades. This is self-imposed restrictions. Well, that just flew out of nowhere, so expect something to fly out of nowhere. Your new beginning. Your new beginning is going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to be even a shock to you. And look, this ghost is happy, celebrated, got its flowers, and has loyalty around you. This is stepping into something completely new. But you do have loyalty around you and happiness. So you got brighter days ahead. You're going to be very happy. And your soul will be able to rest. Or maybe you need to get some rest. Maybe a day of just sleeping. Enhancing your self-love. Maybe that's what this is all about. You're not giving yourself love, and you're draining yourself. And now you're going to have a new beginning where you'll be able to rest because you're going to start pouring back into yourself. And these 2 cards just hit the floor, so sometimes you just need to let go so things do fall apart. I don't see you really celebrating anything, but you do have someone around you that has been lying, or maybe you're lying to yourself, and it's not making you happy, or this person is not happy. Could be the person that didn't offer you love is not happy. I feel like you're going to be happy, and this person around you is not happy. You just need to separate yourself. Also, this person might be lying to himself. Maybe he's got a bad mom. I got the Empress in reverse. It could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be, just a woman around him. And this guy is lying about her or to himself. She doesn't even take care of anything. She probably didn't even take care of him. I am getting mother energy for some weird reason, but let's continue. You need to separate yourself from this Empress in reverse. There's someone or maybe around you and this person that I don't know. Just, she doesn't want you being happy, but you just need to separate yourself. Because the moment you separate and you let that go, look, that's the 10 of Cups. That's completion of a cycle, and that's having a loving, happy family. That's the happy ever after card. And help is arriving. Also, if you have an idea, you might be famous. Or you might be helping someone to get famous. But you do have help arriving so that you will have the 10 of Cups, okay? Because that will be your new beginning. That's emotional fulfillment. That's happy life, happy family. Some of you guys might not have families, but that's emotional fulfillment. That's the highest you can go. Good luck, Tauruses. Virgos. Virgos, Mercury, your ruling planet, is in Gemini until June 9th. That's, I'm actually filming this on June 8th, so that's tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, it's in Gemini until June 9th, then in Cancer, then it moves in Cancer, then it'll move into Leo on June 27th. This energy is about evolving your communication styles from being sharp to be able to articulate emotionally and expressively. The key is knowing when to listen deeply and when to lead with your ideas. When Mars enters your sign on June 18th, you get a powerful energy boost. So use that wisely, okay? Your affirmation, and you can use this for the full moon for yourself. I direct my energy with focus, love, and clarity, because this energy is going to bring you wisdom through, I can't read my own writing. Watch out for communications. And also, you're not seeing something clearly because I'm having a hard time seeing this. Okay, so this energy is bringing you wisdom through reflection and purpose. Also, you might want to clear your throat chakra because my throat keeps wanting to close up. Someone doesn't want you speaking, so rub your hands together, place one hand here and one out, and then just, you can hum or tap, break that energy up, and then inhale and then exhale. And then thank the universe, your spiritual team, and whatever, for clearing your throat chakra. Your daily your affirmation for the full moon is, I direct my energy with focus, love, and clarity. What do we have for Virgos? What do we have for Virgos? You might be getting together with some people. You might get a new job offer, but you might be getting together with some people and you guys are gonna have a money idea. Or you need to be more creative. There's something, whatever idea that pops in your head, you are gonna make money on it. Also, there's third-party situations. I don't feel that they're against you. I feel like they're actually happy for you. You do have someone around you that is regretting something that they did. Maybe they lost you and they regret it. But I also am feeling that you need to wake up and be more grateful for everything that you already have. If this is you or someone around you, I don't know, flip the script wherever, it's your life, where it needs to go. But someone's been focusing more on the loss. And if they just stop focusing on the loss and they lift their head up and look behind, the universe is going to offer something so much better, and it's right behind you. It's love and it's fulfillment, okay? So be grateful, stop mourning over losses, and just look right behind you, because you got a very awesome gift coming in. You're coming out of hermit mode, or you already knew this, you felt it. You know that you got something good coming your way. You have an inner knowing. But you're not enlightened yet. There's something you don't know. Music might be significant for you to find answers. Someone might be trying to talk to you through a song. You are going to, because whatever it is that you're not enlightened on yet, you are going to have a new beginning, and it is going to bring better days. Your soul will be able to rest because you're completing a cycle, or you did not get an offer. I got the Ace of Coins in reverse. So if there was an offer on the table, either you said no or you didn't get this offer, but your soul can now rest because you completed a cycle. And now you get to start a new beginning. Something wasn't built on a solid foundation, and that's why you didn't get it. you're being protected at this time. I get parting of the ways is also, you need to part ways with something. You need to part ways with someone who is not happy. Yeah, I see. Definitely a separation. The contract is over. You don't even need a face-to-face talk. Just move on. You didn't do anything wrong. Your soul can rest, and now you get a new beginning. And you're going to heal from a broken heart and some betrayal. The bottom of the deck is justice. So this is balance coming into your life. Justice and balance, the truth. Whatever was taken from you will be restored. Whatever you lost will be restored. Good luck, Virgos. Capricorns. Saturn, your ruling planet, is in Aries, giving you your disciplined nature a fiery push. It's time to be spontaneous. You're also being called to lead and take some responsibility, but do it in a whole new way. This will affect your independence and your identity. Your affirmation is, and you can use this affirmation for the full moon so that this can help you bring in this, because this is the energy of the full moon. So I build my future with passion and discipline. This is about changing traditions. The energy that's coming in is about you changing traditions with wisdom and inner authority. Expect some challenges, but they will be for the better, okay? Especially for you. So your affirmation again is, I build my future with passion and discipline. What do we got for Capricorns? I feel like you're going to have to split ways with somebody. Parting of the ways is coming up. Something's going to pop out of nowhere. Somebody might have said something out of nowhere and it left you brokenhearted. It's more than one person that is kind of breaking your heart. But it wasn't a stable foundation. Maybe you're brokenhearted because you didn't get this offer, some sort of an offer, but whatever it was that you're brokenhearted about, it wasn't built on a stable foundation. It was built on lies. So that has to come down. This could be you or someone around you. Flip the script. Only you know your life. You are going to be healing from this. You're also parting ways from third-party situations. There is also something that you're good at, a talent or some sort of an artistic view that you are not even remotely touching, and you need to. You need to dive into your artistic side. But you will be focusing on healing from that unstable foundation. I'm also getting somebody around you might have some mental issues or some health issues, but you need to heal yourself first. You're not paying attention to your intuition, and you need to start following your intuition. You have someone around you that's not in for your best interests. That might be why you're brokenhearted. They were abusive. Somebody is withholding love. You're not paying attention to your own intuition. Are you withholding love? Are you abusive? Or did somebody abuse you? Maybe a father figure. But the contract, it was a soul contract, and now that contract is broken. You are moving away from all toxic things. All karmic and toxic things. It is going to be a little heartbreaking, but it's over. Time's up is what I'm getting. You are freed from the devil. And you know what you get? A brand new beginning filled with love. That's the Ace of Cups. That's emotional, brand new beginning. True love, and it was fated and destined for you. Things are going to work out in your favor. You are going to be losing some money, and that's not going to make you happy. But are you one of those signs that money is more important than love? Yeah, if that is the case, You losing money is not going to make you happy, but at the end of the day, love wins all. You can't take money with you when you die. Anyways, love was destined and fated for you. Anything else we need to know for Capricorns? Your soul will be able to rest because you completed a cycle and you're beginning a new cycle. You're not going to be celebrating because you ended something. Could be a family situation. I feel like it's the death of the situation. You ended something, it's over, and it's never coming back to life again. Right now, you're not communicating with somebody, but you need to. You do have a Queen of Coins around you. This is someone who is very abundant. She likes nature. She has a lot to offer you. She did lose a lot, but she still has a lot to offer. She's not scared. She's not scared to lose because she's happy. Expect really happy communication through text messages, emails, and documentations. Be careful what you sign, but make sure you read everything that you do that does come your way because you are going to be very, very happy. One more card for Capricorns because I feel like this was a long one. Something's going to make you happy. When you get this communication, you're going to start being artistic again. Because you know why? You're going to start living in your truth. You're going to be growing. You're growing up. Games have stopped. Game over. You're not playing games no more. You're going to be living your truth from here on out, and you're going to start getting into your artistic side. New ways. Good luck, Capricorns. That's exciting. Well, that completes the earth signs. Now we are into the air signs. Gemini. Gemini is up front. Happy birthday, Geminis. Mercury, your ruling planet is in Gemini until June 9th. Then it moves into Cancer and then enters Leo on June 27th. Things will get emotional in Cancer, and then it finishes with expressive Leo. Use this energy as you power. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Be careful of miscommunications at this time. There's something you're not seeing clearly because I had a really hard time focusing in on that. Use this energy as your power window for ideas, messages, and connections. By mid-month, you'll be shining brightly. Shine that light. Also, you need to clear your throat chakra. I rebuke and cancel that. Someone around you doesn't want you speaking your truth. So just like I did for Virgos, clap your hands, rub them together, place one hand on your throat and one out to the universe. And you can tap to break it up, or you can hum. But basically you want to break up that stagnant energy, and you want to take a deep breath in and then exhale. And then be sure to thank Mother Earth, the universe, or whoever else you need to thank for clearing your throat chakra, because you need to start speaking. Your ruling sign is the communication planet, so you have the gift of talk. So you need to use it. Anyways, your affirmation, that you can use this affirmation during the full moon so that you can, take advantage of this energy. It is, I evolve with every word, thought, and connection. Because this full moon energy is bringing to you creation, manifesting, and making balanced decisions. So you're going to be really good at manifesting. So be careful of your thoughts and your words, okay? So again, your affirmation is, I evolve with every word, thought, and connection. All right, Geminis, what do we need to know to move forward today? Full moon reading. All right, you're parting ways with something. Splitting of the ways, I keep getting that. You have someone very stubborn that's in your energy, and I feel like they don't want to leave, but they have no choice. Time's up, they have to. You're going to get some communication. It will be written communication. So watch your text messages and emails or any documents through the mail. But it's going to be making you super happy, and help is arriving. Also, if you have an idea, I also see somebody being very famous. But you do have help arriving. So that's Aquarius energy. Someone is going to be helping you. Your ships are coming in, Geminis. Definitely you're going to be in your creative, like get a creative idea or spark, whatever it is that you do. See this ghost, he's painting money. And he's making money off his paintings. So, again, whatever idea that you have, that is probably your purpose. You need to act on it. You're in your power. Masculine energy, any Gemini out there. Your truth, you're truthful and honest. You're standing in your power. This is you living your truth. Good job. Some of you Gemini males out there, or Gemini males, yeah, Gemini males, you might end up being truthful and honest with maybe a fire sign or a younger woman who is very creative. Look at this. That's who she is. She likes nature. She's creative. And I think she's going to help you heal. Heal from a betrayal, a third-party situation. She did lose some money, but you're going to help each other heal. She's going to get that money back. She's going to be wealthy. She knows it. She did lose a lot. She was blocked. And she walked away. It's the death of the situation. She is over her past. It's over. Endings. Geminis are going to receive a lot of endings because you guys have a brand new beginning. Yeah, some of you Geminis are going to be going on a journey. You might be traveling. There is a tower moment that's going to come in. So you had to lose something that you could not get back. It was unexpected. It was unexpected. It might have been very heartbreaking. But, hold on. The truth hasn't came out yet. And it was because you didn't sever ties with someone. It did break your heart. But guess what? This is restoration. This is balancing of the scales. For everything that you lost, look at that. You're going to get it all back times 10 or 1,000 or 1,000,000. That's the 10 of coins. Loyalty is all around you. Maybe you were loyal to your path, loyal to the divine, and guess what? You're going to get a gift. That's completing a cycle, breaking karmic contracts, and standing in your truth and power. Congratulations, Gemini. You deserved it. Give yourself a round of applause and a pat on the back. That's a lot of you fighting battles that you can't speak about. You know what I mean? The bottom of the deck, you're not speaking about it. Move in silence, especially when this blessing comes in, okay? Good luck, Geminis. Libras. Venus, your ruling planet, is in Aries until June 7th. Then it's going to move into Taurus. Your ruling planet switched gears on you from fiery and fast to grounded and sensual. You will be more spontaneous and confident, but then you're going to shift into a slower, more soulful space. I don't know why I said that like that. Maybe you're going to be like pausing for a minute. This is like the pause before you start getting into, like, let's say, deeper and soul connections, more of a purposeful or meaningful life. It's a time to both act boldly and a time for you to receive deeply. So I got an affirmation for you. You can use this for the full moon so that you can take advantage of this energy. And it is, I honor both action and ease in love and life. For some reason, somebody does not want you speaking. I'm having a hard time speaking. Rebuke and cancel. Again, with Libras, I had to do this for a couple other. Maybe you need to clear your throat chakra, okay, so that you can speak better. And then just put one hand over your heart. Take your life force energy. Make your hands really, really warm. You feel that? Put one hand over your throat and one hand out. And then you can either tap to break up that negative, or you can hum, but then take a deep breath in and then exhale to release. And do that as many times as you need to. Thank the universe for clearing your throat chakra so that you can speak better, okay? Your affirmation is, I honor both action and ease in love and life. This energy is coming in for you to have balance, truth, and to be able to make more mindful choices, okay? So again, your affirmation is, I honor both action and ease in love and life. What do we have for Libras? What do we have for Libras? You got communication coming in and it's going to make you super happy. Also, you have help arriving. Also, if you have an idea, you might get famous. That's star energy. It's Aquarius energy. Definitely communication. So communication will be out of written. It will be either paper documents, something through the mail, or a text or an email, okay? So when you get this, you're gonna be super happy. You're parting ways from third-party situations, and you've been carrying a heavy burden for a long time. It's time to drop that burden, because guess what? You got love. You got the 9 of Cups here. One more cup and you got it all. You got the 10 of Cups. So this communication that comes in, it's like you're gonna drop that burden and you're gonna be happy. This is one away from the number 10. So it's emotional fulfillment. You also need to communicate love or love with a child. Children might be significant. You also are going to be receiving a gift that you do love. You are not paying attention to your intuition. You're not trusting yourself, and that's your problem right there. You need to fix that. You need to pay more attention to your intuition. Well, you also have a destined and fated event that's going to take place. That's going to make you happy. But you need to walk away from something. See this ghost? There's something you haven't walked away from yet, but you are going to walk away from. You're going to leave 2 swords behind and you're taking the rest. So 5 is like expect sudden changes, okay? You are going to have a new beginning. It'll be the ace. Once you walk away, then you will have a new beginning. And you do have a lot of communication that's coming in. And when you walk away, you're no longer going to be fearful of something. It's going to, like, whatever it is that you haven't walked away from, when you walk away from it, it's going to heal a part of you so you can have this new beginning. One more card to end it. Just passion, a passionate new beginning. Definitely 3 cards came out. Communication. You're waiting on communication, and you are parting the ways of other people. You're also parting ways with, if you have a fire sign around you, you're going to be parting ways with that person. That's all I have for you guys. Just wait for that communication to come in. That's going to make you very happy. Good luck, Libras. Aquariuses. Uranus, your ruling planet, is in Taurus, and it's going to continue to shake up your values and redefine your sense of security. You're learning to create stability through unconventional ways or means. This energy challenges you to get grounded while embracing innovation. Watch your nervous system at this time. take care of your nervous system, okay? So maybe you've been in, what is that? Like you might have like high cortisol, but you need to take care of your nervous system. And you need to simplify your life and stay away from sensory overloads during this time. The affirmation, so during this full moon, say this affirmation so it'll help you take advantage of this energy. I innovate without losing my center. Okay? I innovate without losing my center. This energy is bringing you hope, renewal, and it's going to inspire you to have inspired directions with calm focus. Okay? So you need to start learning how to be more calm. Survival mode. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe you've been living in survival mode for so long. It's time for you to get out of survival mode now so that you can start moving and making decisions and moving directions with more of a calm focus. So again, repeat this affirmation for yourself. I innovate without losing my center. What do we have for Aquariuses at this time? You are being blocked. You are blocked. Are you blocking yourself? Hold on, let's see. You are being blocked at this time. I don't know, but I have a mirroring effect going on right now in this card. You're being blocked. You're blocking yourself from something, or you're being blocked at this time because you need to take a good look in the mirror. You have walked away from something, or you're going to be. You haven't yet, but you're going to be. Maybe somebody died around you, or someone is going to die, but there is a death to this situation. And the reason why something has to end in your life is because it's not balanced. You don't want to move forward, but the universe is going to force you to move forward and is going to force balance. So there is a death to the situation, and right now you don't have balance, but you will. And that's why it had to end, because there needs to be balance. You don't want to walk away, but you're going to be forced. Somebody is offering you love. It could be a child. It's the Knight of Cups. It's a small offer of love. Somebody does love you. But you are going to separate yourself from this person because there is something you clearly see. Oh. You're going to go on an adventure. You're going to start a whole new life. You are going to have a communication with somebody. It could be one of your children. Maybe your child is not stable. Like maybe there's some mental issues. Maybe you have a trauma bond between you and your child. But there's no stability there. You need to go your own way so that you can start living you're going to go on an adventure, I feel like. So you're going to leave maybe all your children behind because it's time for you to go on a new adventure. It is going to be heartbreaking a little bit. Maybe someone broke your heart. You've been focusing on, oh, you're heartbroken because someone lied to you and you know it. Again, it wasn't stable foundation. But you are going to have some communication that comes in that's going to make you very, very happy. I also see you meeting somebody new. A younger person, could be possibly a fire sign. Could be just companionship. But then I also see you not communicating with certain people. You're not going to tell your children that you met someone new. If you have children. Maybe you don't want to talk to your kid because you know he's been lying. If you do not part ways, you will lose money. If you start a new life and go on this adventure, you're going to be fine. But you're at a crossroad. You're at a crossroad and you have to what would Jesus do? You don't want to, it's like you're making yourself stuck. You want to be stuck and stagnant in the old, but there's no balance here. And you're not getting any enlightenment. So if you go on this journey by yourself for a while, you will have the fulfillment imbalance. I also do see you, somebody offering you money, or maybe a wealthy man will be giving you money or giving you an offer for some of you out there. You're going to have to go through a series of events because you know that somebody around you is lying. And once you realize and you wake up to the situation, you're going to free yourself and you're not going to be scared. And you are going to go on an adventure and you're going to be super, super happy. That's all I have for you, Aquariuses. But this adventure you go on will be by yourself. It's not going to be with anyone else. Because you got other people you're going to be meeting. And you need to break free from whoever it is that you're tying yourself to, or someone's tying to you. And I feel like the tie is more out of guilt than actual anything else. Anyways, good luck, Aquariuses. I think that's it. Water signs. Water signs. We are now to you, Cancers. We're about to hit into your birthday season, but not yet. We're still in Gemini season. Cancers, the moon is your ruling planet and it is in Sagittarius on 6/11. The new moon in Cancer will be on June 25th. The moon's phases this month mirrors your own inner transformation. On June 11th, the full moon lights up your wellness, your routines, and your work sector. This is going to encourage you to release old habits. And on the 25th marks a powerful reset for you. So you're going to have your rebirth moment. Also, this could be like spiritual awakenings, okay? Your affirmation, I put an affirmation down so you could, and I made one for you guys so that way you can take full, take some advantage of this energy for yourself. And it is your affirmation, your full moon affirmation is, I release the past and renew my emotional power. Because this full moon energy is bring you emotions, dreams, and a deeper inner truth and healing energy, okay? Again, your affirmation is, I release the past and renew my emotional power. All right, Cancers. We got some mirroring effect going on. You are being blocked as well. This is the same as Aquarius's readings. So you need to take a hard look in the mirror at yourself. Something's being mirrored back to you. This might be creating a blockage. Oh, you have someone around you that's going to do the right thing. You have an emperor, or you're the emperor. You're doing the right thing. You know the truth. You know the truth right now. I get that excuse me. Excuse me. Somebody does not want me to talk because I just started yawning. Maybe you need to get some rest. Right now, you're being truthful and honest with yourselves, but you're also doing the right thing, or you have an emperor that you're not paying attention to that might change your whole world. But you do need to be, you're being truthful and honest, and right now, it's like you don't really want to, you don't want to travel. I don't see you traveling. You don't want to. I do have stubborn energy around you, but you're going to be released from something, and you're not going to be scared when you release yourself. Maybe you're going to release yourself from this emperor, but whatever it is, it's the ending of a contract, and your soul will be able to rest. You do need to get some sleep, because I was yawning, and I'm going to yawn again. So, Cancers, you've been working too hard. You need to get some rest. Rejuvenate. Get your butt out in the sun. All right. You do have some communication coming in. Could be from a kid or a child. This child's not enlightened. I kind of feel like you got to do something with your kid, and it's like tough love. Maybe you need to withhold the love that you have for your kid because he's codependent on you. He or she might be codependent on you, and you need to break that in a sense. Because you have a new emotional beginning. You are going to be offering love. Maybe you haven't been in your heart space, and all of a sudden you start talking to maybe your kid or maybe one of your kids, and boom, now you're in your heart space. There's something something is going to come back around. Could be karma. Maybe you just got to pay a karmic debt. But once that debt is paid, boom, Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. You're not listening to your intuition, and you need to. All I'm getting is game's over. You're going to be walking away from a lot of people. Third-party situations. If you got invited to some events, you're not going to go. Because you're going to focus more on yourself. And this is about like self-love. All I get is, I don't want to play games no more. Time's up. And you're going to have a new emotional beginning. Good luck, Cancers. I like that for you guys anyways. Scorpios. What do we got for Scorpios? Pluto, your ruling planet, is retrograde. And it's retrograde in Aquarius. So this prompts eternal transfer around, or transfer. Maybe you're going to be transferring somewhere. It prompts eternal transformation around your community, innovation, and your long-term goals. You're redefining your place in this world, letting go of outdated power dynamics. This full moon brings emotional truth to light. So I got an affirmation that you can use and say around the full moon to help you, and it is, I transform through truth and empowerment. Because this energy is going to bring in or help you release, and then you're going to be renewing yourself. And you're having an evolution, so deep transformation, deep healing of self. This is about you, okay? So your affirmation is, I transform through truth and empowerment. What do we have for Scorpios for this full moon? You might be leaving something behind. Maybe someone, person, place, or thing. Again, this was the same as Aquarius and Cancer reading. Something's being mirrored back to you. You are being blocked, you're blocking yourself. This is going within, taking a good look in the mirror at yourself. And you see something very clearly. So you will have truth. You did not want something to end. You do not want something to end. But you have to let it go. This has been causing you pain. You didn't have a choice. The universe made it for you. This is forced change. But now you've been truthful and honest, or you're going to be getting some truthful and honest communication from somebody who is very truthful and honest. If you were looking for, let's say, an offer or money, this person's not going to give it to you. Why? Because or you're being truthful and honest that your foundation was not built on a stable foundation. It was built on lies. And either you're being truthful and honest with yourself, or somebody's going to say, I'm not going to give you the money or the offer, because it was built on, it's like rejection is God's protection. This guy is being truthful and honest. You are going to get some communication, and it will be written communication. So look out for texts and emails and documents. That's going to make you very happy. But you are separated. You are going to be separating from people, places, and things. You are separated from, let's say, the person that you love. Could be a soulmate. You did not have your face-to-face talk. That contract is over, by the way. Once you separate from whoever it is that you're supposed to separate from, you will get rewarded. This is nostalgia energy. This is being grateful for all the things that you have. And the moment you become grateful for what you already have is when you get a new blessing or reward or gift. Something is coming back around. You didn't want to create something, and now your new beginning is you're going to be creating. And whatever it is that you create is going to bring in money. But at least this time it's built on honesty and truth. Truth for you, truth for the other people around you. Yeah, you're breaking free and you're walking away from a lot of people from the past. You're not enlightened at this time, or these people are not enlightened, but parting the ways. Releasing, you're going to be releasing a lot. And the moment that you do release, I got a power couple right here in my hands. I do see you getting a lot of job offers. Something did not work out, but this is going to be about self-love. You weren't able to give love, let's say, to someone else, but at the end of the day, you're going to give it. You need to pour into yourself, and it'll give you the 9 of Cups. Deep healing of self. This is about self-love. Good luck, Scorpios. That was deep. Pisces. You're my last one, Pisces. Neptune, your ruler, is in Aries, and then it stirs your visionary spirit, and your spirit is going to call you into action. Your dreams now are going to demand movement. This full moon asks you to walk your talk, create art, speak up, or lead with empathy. On June 25th, it will support your creative rebirth. So I have an affirmation for you that you can use for the full moon, and it is, I act on my dreams with inspired courage. I act on my dreams with inspired courage. This full moon energy is going to heighten your intuition. It's going to bring you inner wisdom, and it's all about divine timing. Also, you might end up either having a spiritual awakening, or something's going to awaken your spiritual insights, okay? So again, your affirmation is, I act on my dreams with inspired courage. That's pretty deep, Pisces. All the water signs and Aquarius had really deep readings. What do we got for Pisces? Carrying a heavy burden, self-imposed restrictions, but you are releasing yourself from that. You're also going to heal from a major betrayal. I need this still right there. You're not going to hit rock bottom. You could be recovering from hitting rock bottom. Yeah, releasing yourself. You're not scared anymore. You were holding yourself back, and once you free yourself, all those fears just go away. But you have truth, balance, and justice. This is balancing out the universe. This is knowing the truth. The scales of justice will be balanced. Also, if you have any legal issues, it will go in your favor. You have communication coming in from a kid, or if you have, let's say, legal issues with a kid, it will go in your favor. But you do have communication that's going to come in that makes you happy. If you have kids, pay attention to what they have to say. They have a message for you. You're going to be ending a lot of things, because I got a 10, 10, and a couple of 5s here. So right now you're 1 away. From the time you read this, you're 1 away from completing a cycle, but you're completing 2 cycles. Expect sudden changes, but what I'm getting right now is time's up. completion of a cycle. If you're carrying heavy burdens, you're going to heal from that. You are going to release yourself from a lot of burdens. You're parting ways. If you are being invited to go to some events or parties, you're not going to go. You're going to self-impose, restrict yourself. Eight of Blades. Why? Because you're going to have a new beginning, but you're waiting on like some form of communication. Could be text, email, or a phone call that's going to spark a little fire up inside of you and start your new beginning. And it's going to be more passionate. You're going within. You're definitely going to be going within to do some inner work. Where either you are withholding love, or you don't love somebody and you are being honest about it, or someone in your energy was very abusive to you, and that's why you felt trapped. And you're going to be breaking free from that, or healing from that. Yeah, you definitely need to separate yourself. I do see a separation. The moment that you separate yourself from whoever it is that is around your energy, you're going to be happier. This person is draining you. And the moment you become grateful for what you already have, this is the same as Scorpio. The moment you become grateful for what you already have, the universe is going to bring you a reward, a gift, a blessing. I do see you going on an adventure. You do know what direction you want to go, and you're looking at happiness. So you do have better days ahead. You just need to make that decision. You need to make that call. I just looked at the bottom of that. I do feel like you are going to be going on an adventure or some sort of travel. And right now I'm hearing, but I don't want to go. But you are going to go. But I don't want to go. But you are going to go. It's like it's going to be like soul searching. Doing inner work. You don't want to do the inner work, but you're gonna. If you have a female energy around you, she don't love you. She got a rude awakening. You're gonna watch some people have their karma. Okay? What goes around comes around. If someone was mean to you, you're gonna watch other people, or the universe is gonna show you, look, and this person's gonna be in regret when it's over. Anyways, be safe out there, Pisces, all right? And good luck. That's all I have for my full moon reading. So let's end it. Full moon in Sagittarius. Anyways, let's end this beautiful reading. All the signs are now over. And let's do one for the collective. If you made it this far, congratulations. You have gatekeepers, the unknown. Ooh, stepping into the unknown. There are gatekeepers in all the dimensional realms, the realms of the unknown. Some offer protection and support. Others manage our dream time and only allow higher vibrational energies to work and communicate with us. Gatekeepers only show up when your spiritual or intuitive gifts are open, offering you safety and guidance. What temptations are knocking at your gate? Are you being a true gatekeeper in your own life? You drew this card because either your gifts are being heightened or opened, or your gatekeeper is trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to the signs and call upon your gatekeeper to see what your gatekeeper is trying to protect or warn you from. Remember, a gate is simply an entry waypoint. You can either enter or exit. Your gatekeeper is your guard that stands alert, safeguarding those of both the spiritual and physical threats that surround us daily. As above, so below. They are the five senses relating to our physical senses, but they are also connected to our spiritual senses, which are our spiritual entry waypoints. That was kind of hard to say. As gatekeepers, we are responsible for what we allow into our lives and we must guard what we take in by using discernment for false narratives, distractions, lies, deception, or anything that attempts to divide and conquer us. This card may suggest that spiritual warfare is on the rise and a need to up your physical or spiritual protection. Remember, evil only shows up when you get closer to God or anything that's divine. When we come from a place of love, we not only honor the legacy of the ancient gatekeepers, but we also fulfill the role that was entrusted to each of us as spiritual guardians. That was beautiful. And right there, I will end this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. And for more content, until we meet again, Namaste.